こんにちは皆さん、フィリピンからのクリスのチャンネルへようこそご覧いただきありがとうございます。For today's reaction video, I am watching Shohei Otani's short movie collection. The video is from this channel. It was suggested by this viewer. Thank you so much for your suggestion. では早速始めましょう。
スポーツ史上最高額となる7億ドルの契約でドジャースに移籍した大谷選手。その重圧や肘の手術のリハビリを乗り越え、移籍1年目にして50本塁打50盗塁の偉業を達成しました。そんな大谷選手の偉業について MLB ネットワークの解説やスポーツライターなど多岐にわたって活躍し、エミー賞を受賞したトム・バーデッチさんが寄稿してナレーションも務めたショートムービー2つを含む計3つの映像を時系列順にご紹介します。まずは大谷選手が二刀流で大活躍し、最初の年間 MVP を獲得する2021年シーズンの8月に公開されたザ・ギフトです。
On the hills of Kamagaya, 20 miles from Tokyo, Nashi pears have grown for more than 500 years. So revered are Nashi pears that they are given as gifts. In this same community in 2012, another gift took root.
Wow.
Fresh out of high school, Shohei Otani reported to Kamagaya Training Complex to begin his pro baseball career. His manager, Hideki Kuriyama, gave him a challenge: be both a hitter and a pitcher. Kuriyama told him, travel down a path no one else walked down. A dream was born 9 years later. It is in full blossom, and it is as spectacular as the white blossoms of Nashi pear trees.
And that one ain't coming back! Tip your cap, Shohei Otani. You deserve it.
More than 22,000 men have played Major League Baseball. Otani is the first to hit more than 30 homers and pitch 15 games in the same season, and he did so before August. Not even Babe Ruth did it in 1918 and 1919, the only 2 years the Babe was a regular two-way player. This is one time when hyperbole becomes fact. Nobody has seen anything like it.
A bullet into the bleachers by Otani.
There is wonder just in the doing, but there is amazement in how well it is done.
He is not human.
Otani played 5 years in Japan with a season high of 22 home runs. He left Japan to follow his two-way dream in the majors. His first 3 seasons with the Angels were compromised by Tommy John and knee surgeries. Now, for the first time, he is playing at full health and under no restrictions.
Let's take a ride with another Shohei Homer.
Otani has hit 6 home runs that traveled more than 450 feet, more than anybody in baseball.
Shohei, way, sayonara. Where did that land?
And that same slugger also leads the Angels in stolen bases.
Shohei's gone again. He swiped that one.
And he has the highest strikeout rate of any starting pitcher in Angels history, including the great Nolan Ryan. In one stretch in June, Otani hit 11 home runs in 44 at-bats.
Sayonara, Otani-san.
In the same stretch, he struck out 22 batters in 17 innings, including one game when the Giants swung and missed 21 times.
Got him! I love that reaction.
He is baseball's Venn diagram, hitting, pitching, and that sweet intersection when the circles overlap.
The Angels win!
On July 26th, Otani knocked in the first run with a single. He stole second base. He dashed home with the second run, and he pitched 7 innings of 1-run ball without a walk.
Got him swinging!
And on the last of 99 pitches that night, Otani unleashed a fastball at 100 miles per hour for a strikeout.
Fastball! 100!
Wow.
The dirt-stained pitcher, the best player on the field, the big kid who hits harder and throws harder than all the others. That's the classic tableau of the dominating little leaguer. And of all the many descriptions and adjectives and exaltations that try to capture what we are watching, that most basic one may be the best. In an age of specialization, Otani plays Major League Baseball like a little leaguer. You hit, you run, you pitch, you have fun. Of the many skills of Otani, his greatest is inspiring us to rediscover a piece of our 12-year-old selves. He is playing the kind of baseball we first fell in love with, like the Nashi pair. Otani is best appreciated as a simple gift, a symbol of good fortune, a natural wonder.
続いては大谷選手が2度目の満票 MVP に輝いた2023年のオールスターウィークに FOX スポーツが作成したショートムービーをご紹介します。
He was the first phenom from the Far East. 22 years ago, Ichiro arrived in Seattle, winning Rookie of the Year and MVP.
Baseball, sayonara baseball!
Among the millions watching, a 7-year-old boy from Japan who'd be inspired to follow his hero and then bow to him.
ずっと目標なので、僕の一番の指針というか目標に近いかなと思います。
Now, the entire baseball world bows to Shohei Otani. At its best, sport is a machine for memory. We remember when and how, where and with whom. But the greatness of Shohei Otani is immediate. The completeness of talent, urgent. The history's happening right now.
He got him again! Shohei gone!
And those who made history of their own marvel right with us.
You know, Otani, I really don't know how you compare him.
To see him doing it on the mound and in the batter's box, we haven't seen it since the early 1900s.
Consider, at the plate, Otani is not just leading all of baseball in home runs, not just the 9th different player ever to hit 30 home runs before July 1st. He's also hit the longest home run of any player this season.
How far will this one go?
Longest
Shohei
home.
Otani with a blast!
To do that, there's a special skill that you have physically and then a mental tenaciousness that helps you figure out what you're doing.
On the mound, so far this season, giving up 6 hits per 9 innings, meaning he is the hardest pitcher to hit in all of baseball.
11 for Otani!
You know, he's featuring a ball 98 to 100 miles an hour, but he uses both sides of the plate, and he really uses north and south. It's something spectacular to watch.
That's next level Shohei Otani.
To be dominant twofold, it's just something that we'll probably never see again. So go see him.
Go see him!
率直に嬉しいですし、素晴らしい選手たちと、試合をできるっていうのは特別な時間なので、自分自身も楽しみたいなと思います。
No precedent. No peer. No. Just show.
最後は大谷選手が3度目の満票 MVP に輝いた2024年、前人未到の 50-50 を達成した際に公開されたトム・バードゥッチさん作の偉業への道です。
Designated hitter number 17, Shohei Otani.
Past the grade.
The paths that we choose that take us from home help define us. In baseball, the preferred path is raked, watered, and lined. A Zen garden made new with possibility day upon day.
Forget about it! He's got that thing stolen easily.
In this dirt lies the footsteps of thousands. Father to son, phenom to legend, Iron Horse to Iron Man, one Bronx bomber to another to another. There are ghosts in the dirt and dust. No game defines its players more by the footsteps they follow. And then, maybe once a lifetime or so, somebody comes around without precedent.
He may be the best player the game has ever seen.
Shohei Otani is a 30-30 man. 40-40! Walk-off grand slam! No way!
Travel down a path no one else walked down. Those were the words in 2012 of Hideki Kuriyama, manager of the fighters of the Japan Pacific League, to Shohei Otani, fresh out of high school and seemingly bound to pitch or hit with a major league organization. Kuriyama challenged him to do both. Otani has met that challenge for a dozen years. He has traveled a path where no one tread.
If all he did was pitch on the mound, he'd be one of the best in the American League.
First, selected to the All-Star game as a pitcher and hitter. First to earn a victory and hit a home run in the All-Star game.
Otani has homered in the All-Star game.
First to win 2 MVP awards unanimously. First to sign a $700 million contract.
There they go, throw to third. The 50th for Otani.
And now this. He is the first to go 50-50. 50 homers and 50 stolen bases. It was never done before.
Shohei Otani starts the 50-50 club.
50-50, like 500 home runs, 3,000 hits, 300 wins, has the watermark of perpetual legend.
Shohei Otani, one-of-a-kind player.
And in a perfect God wink of symmetry, Otani owns the 50th 50 homer season. Of the previous 49, no one got even halfway to 50 steals. Confined to one discipline this year because of elbow surgery, Otani simply forged a new way to amaze us.
Shohei putting on an absolute show today.
That man is just built different.
At 6'4" and 210 pounds,
6'4".
Otani is the biggest player to steal more than 42 bases. His jumps are uncanny, and like classic base stealers, such as Lou Brock and Maury Wills, Otani always slides feet first and does so in exquisite, graceful form. It's just that this speedster happens to lead the league in home runs and slugging. Think about that. The toughest base stealer, with at least 40 steals to throw out, is the same player with the most 450-foot home runs.
Hammer, deep center field, way back and gone. Wow, 473 feet.
Speed and power. Lightning and thunder.
Lightning and
50
thunder.
and 50.
Oh, wow.
This is not some statistical quirk. It is more confirmation of the unique greatness in our midst. Otani is measured not by those that came before him, but by the path he chooses. As Robert Frost wrote 110 years ago, I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Thank you so much for the video. I am really glad I witnessed one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Shohei Otani. This was really nice. I got a little emotional. I'm very happy for him. He was absolutely born to be a baseball superstar. He got it all, to be the greatest of all time. I'm so happy for him. His parents, his family, and friends must be very proud of him. and of course the entire Japan. He's one of a kind. As the video said, we seldom see this kind of talent, skill, power. His greatness inspires young athletes to be like him. And above all this success and fame, he's a very humble guy. That's what I like most about Mr. Shohei Otani. His Japanese upbringing, his Japanese roots. Well, anyway, this was a great video. Thank you so much to the uploader. I'm a subscriber of your channel. And also to my viewer who suggested the video. Thank you so much. And to all my viewers, 一緒に見てくれてありがとう。皆さん、気をつけて。またね。